Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I've got a jewellery haul for you to show you, and I'm going to quickly whip through what I got. So the first item we've got is this beautiful green themed necklace. This has got some precious stones on there. So yeah, this is nice. Put that there. And then we've got I think this is Stratton, if I'm not mistaken, when I checked it out. I had a quick look at all this stuff. So that is a tie pin, which is signed on the back. So that's quite nice for somebody that's into horses. So all of this stuff is going to be listed either on my Etsy shop or my eBay shop. I'll have links below, or you can email me, because I'm not sure when this stuff will be listed, but if you're interested in anything, you can always email me. So these are some vintage cufflinks, which are quite nice and unusual. They are signed. It says metal on the back, so it's either that's the metal, but there is a maker that's called metal as well. But I'm sure it just means that they're made out of metal, but they are unusual and in very good condition as well. Nice vintage cufflinks. Then we've got one of these medallion things. These are usually religious. These are actually quite popular. I've sold quite a few. Whenever I've got these listed, they do sell. So we've got that. And then a vintage car on the back. This looks quite old. I think it's it has got the date on there, but I can't see through. So, but I do like that one. It's not got a nice image on the back. And then we've got our standard AB necklace. This one's double stranded. I think I've got some in. I think I've got a double stranded one still listed in my Etsy shop. So that's that. I do like these. And then we've got a faux pearl necklace with a nice little clasp. So that's the clasp there. Nice set of pearls there. And then I've got another set of faux pearls here, and it's got a sterling silver clasp. I've got a few with a sterling silver clasp. I have got some listed in my shop. So that's the clasp, and then it's signed 925 on the back. And then it's a knotted pearl necklace, faux pearl. Haven't tested these actually, but I think they are. Yeah, that's faux pearl. Just have to test those because it's had a 925 clasp, so you never know. So that's those, and then we've got. This is just a bit of costume jewellery. I don't even know if this is vintage or not, but it's in quite good condition. This will probably go on Vinted, my Vinted, which is also linked below. Anything that's kind of costume and not really like vintagey. More modern stuff goes on my Vinted, and then I just put vintage stuff on Etsy. eBay will have some bits and bobs on there as well. This is a signed necklace. Anyway, gold plate. I assume this will be like gold plated. It looks gold plated, and it's in very good condition. So that is good. And then we've got, there's quite a few things in here, and I'm just whipping through them because I don't have a lot of filming time. I usually try to film when there's nobody in the house, so I don't get distracted. yeah, and I've got this antique. I think it's like a neck. Actually, it's not. It's kind of a choker. Let me see if I can lay this down so you can see. And then this is this goes at the side and not at the centre. Let me see. Let me just move this stuff over so I can lay this out. So this is like an antique. It's quite old. And then you just kind of, I can't really get it all in frame, and I don't want to move my setup because it took me ages to get this set up because I've got a new kind of stand to film with my phone. So anyway, it's got like a glass, I think this is a glass, I think this is glass. But it's nice anyway. I like the joining on it. But yeah, I do like that. And then we've got some, I'm not sure what stone this is. It might be jade. It's either jade or maybe, yeah. I reckon that might be jade stoned necklace, which is really pretty. So, you can see the whole thing there. It's very pretty. I'm assuming that's jade, but I could be wrong. And then I've got, this was quite a mixed joblot that I got. This one, I'm unsure whether this will actually sell. This is turquoise and pearl. It looks like pearl. These are really nice. I don't know if these are real or synthetic. I have no idea. I need to research this a bit more. These are like actual pearls or not. I assume they are. Whatever they are, they look like they're genuine, because this is some turquoise in here, and it's like some genuine turquoise. But if this doesn't sell, I'll just take it apart and make other things out of it. But I don't want to just take it apart straight away without trying to sell it. Someone might want it. And it actually, look, I tried it on, it actually looks stunning on. It's like a choker kind of, and then you've just got all these white beads. It looks quite nice on, but yeah, I'm not sure if it'll actually, anyone will be actually interested in buying it. But I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna give it a go because someone might want it before I take it apart. Then we've got just a costume bracelet here. I get a lot of these necklaces and bracelets. This is the type of thing that will go on Vinted. But it's in very good condition. So yeah. Then we've got, this is really pretty. This is some kind of either glass or some crystal, some type of crystal stone bracelet. I've tried this on. I was tempted to keep it, but I'm gonna see if it sells first, which I'm sure it will. But this is really pretty and it looks stunning on. So if it doesn't sell, I'll just keep it. Then we've got a few rings here. These are just some costume rings. I think they'll probably just go in a job lot, to be honest. So these are just, it's quite sparkly. This little one's just got like a little crystal on it. Some sort of crystal. This will go to my daughter. Things like little bits of jewellery that I think will be nice for her, I just put in her jewellery box. She's got a few little bits, building up her little collection as well. It's got all its stones in. So another little costume ring. That'll probably go on Vinted. Those rings, 2 rings will probably go on Vinted. This little costume bracelet, it's a bit wobbly. I'm not sure if I'll actually resell this. It seems a bit cheap. I think this was just thrown in. It looks a bit cheap looking. I might sell it for £1 on Vintage. Things like that, sometimes I just sell it for £1 and people actually buy it. Because on Vintage you have to pay for the protection as well. So they're actually not buying it for £1, they're buying it for a lot more. So I have to really price it low. This is a nice vintage bracelet. I do like that. This looks nice on as well. And it's in good condition. A lot of this stuff is in very good condition. Then we've got this necklace here. But yeah, this is a nice little bracelet necklace, but it's down, the chain is not in good condition, so I'm going to have to take this apart and maybe make a bracelet out of this, because I've got the matching earrings, which you'll see. This would look good as a bracelet, so I could maybe chop it and then put it as a, I'm going to rework it as a bracelet, basically, is what I'm going to do. And then I've got the matching earrings as well. So the next thing we've got is the iris crystal necklace, I think. I don't actually collect iris crystal jewellery, I just love it. So I'm actually going to probably keep this in my own collection, because I've got a bracelet and I need a necklace. So I'm probably going to keep this in my own collection. But it's a pretty little iris glass rhinestone vintage necklace. Hard to show that off, but there you go. And there's a bracelet to go with it. And I think there's earrings, that's a whole set. So I'm probably going to keep those. But there's a stone missing there, so I will just replace the stone. So I'll just keep that. But I'm not going to keep the clip-on earrings though. The clip-on earrings are gorgeous. Look at these. I actually like the clip-on earrings, but obviously I don't wear clip-on earrings. So I'll sell the clip-on earrings. Have they got a stone missing? Yeah, there's a stone missing in the earrings as well. What a shame. So I'm going to have to put them aside to see if I can replace the stone. Okay, this is the Monet necklace. It's in excellent condition, so I'll fix that. I think it's just come apart. I don't think that came like that. I'm not sure anyway, but it's signed on the back. I just need to secure that part, so I'm going to be very careful with that. I don't know if that was like that already or not. It better bleeding not have been. But that's a nice little Monet necklace there. Excellent condition. I hope I managed to show that properly. It's getting a bit crowded. Let me just move stuff over. Let me just show you the Monet necklace properly. So yeah, that's the Monet necklace. Excellent condition. Except for that little bit, I need to just secure the back of that. There's the earrings that match the necklace there. And they're fine, so they can be sold. They'll probably get sold separately. I've got, this is probably just going to go in a job lot, because the thingy's worn off, the plating's worn off. Right, so we've got a few little bits in this bag. Right, this is a farthing. So I get a lot of these as well, 1940. They sell as well, so look at that. Very pretty, and it's in good condition, but the chain that it's on, I'll probably sell it without the chain. I'll just sell it as a pendant, or I could sell it with the chain. I just think that I need to replace the jumps. I always have to replace the jump rings on these because they never match, so I might just get a gold, replace the jump ring. I might just sell it with this chain. It'll be just up to the person if they actually want the chain or not. I'm not sure, because I think this chain, it's worn and it cheapens it. It kind of cheapens it. I think I'll just sell it as a pendant on its own. Yeah, that will go on my Etsy shop. Oh, the other bits that are in the bag. So there's this gorgeous necklace, but it's got some verdigris on it, so I need to clean it up. But it's so pretty. Look at this, and it's so well made. I mean, that's obviously some sort of designer stamp. I need to look into it. It's signed. It's signed there. So I need to clean this whole thing up, because it's the chain's not in great condition, which is a damn shame. But I'm hoping I can clean it, because look at that. It's just so pretty and well made. So I need to look up the maker, clean it up, and then hopefully I can pop that on my Etsy shop. It's such a shame when really good jewellery is got it's like the plating's off or something like that. This is a little bracelet with some semi-precious stones on there. quite pretty. I'm going to probably just try and sell that as is. That's actually really pretty. Might sell that on Vinted. I'm not sure. Probably on Vinted. It's quite pretty though. Not sure yet where I'll sell that. And this is a Napier necklace, signed. It's just a little, it's very lightweight. Just not sure if that's really worth much. And then I've got a chain here that was in there. I think this is just like a gold plated chain. It's signed. Is it signed? I thought I saw some sort. Yeah. It's signed. This is a signed chain. I can't, like I say, I haven't got my loop, but it's a signed gold plated chain. There. And then we've got, so that was what was in that little pink bag, which I actually pulled those little bits in there just to kind of keep them separate. When all the jewellery's all in a big job lot like that, I like to kind of get it separated out, because I don't want it, like with that Napier necklace, I'm sure that's from being in this job lot where I've taken it out and I've put it back in. I don't think it was like that. So yeah, this is a vintage rhinestone necklace that will just go on my Etsy shop, because I sell quite a few of those. It needs a little bit of a clean, but I love these as well. This one, let me move this over. That's some space. I don't move this phone, I tell ya. So that's why I have to keep pushing all that over. So there's another rhinestone necklace, but this, look at how pretty that is. That's going to look stunning on. Very pretty, love that. That would be nice for a wedding. So that will go on Etsy, because I think people buy a lot of those for like weddings and things. Right, this is, I've got a bag of good old bag of brooches here. So I'm going to try and, this is the last section. So how much filming time have I got? So I've only got 6 minutes of filming time, so I'm not sure we're going to get all these brooches in, but I'm going to do my best. Oh, I've got some pins here. So we've got, this is a nice little pin. Then we've got this. This seems quite delicate. And then a rhinestone one. So that's the kind of little pin broochy things. I would like to show some of these brooches because they are quite nice. Where's my scissors? Oh, there we go. I have to get my scissors ready. Right, let's kind of whip through these brooches quickly. Right, so I've undone all the brooches. So I did find, so we got a little choker kind of necklace here. That's pretty. With some AB beads on it. Then I found this beaded little necklace, which is quite cute. That's quite sweet. And then we've got some brooches, which I'm going to whip through. Some are signed and some are not. That one nearly stabbed me in the hand, but it's pretty. Some AB brooch. This is a signed, I'm not sure if there's supposed to be anything more to that, but it's signed, so I can look it up and check. This is quite a pretty one. Need to fold these in so I don't get stabbed. That's a pretty one. This is pretty. Not seen one like that, but it's missing a stone, which 2 stones, which can be replaced. Little. This looks like quite a nice little autumn winter brooch. It's got a nice little stone in there. Another AB brooch. That's tucked in. Then we've got this necklace. I've had this before. This is like a magnifying glass. I think these were quite popular at one point because I've seen quite a few of them floating around, and this is the second one I've had. I don't know what they are for, but you can actually just use them to look up on markings on jewellery. That's what I was using the other one, but the first one for when I didn't have a loop. And rhinestone brooch, which is pretty. Has it got all of its stones? Yes, thank goodness. Then we got this is pretty. Nice delicate little brooch there. That's really pretty. Then I've got this, I think this is glass, but it's trying to be tiger's eye. But it's very pretty anyway, it's faceted. Very nice. Don't know if that's, I don't think that's an actual tiger's eye. I think it's glass. This is like an enamel brooch. That's quite pretty. I think it's supposed to be up that way. The old cameo brooch. This is pretty. This one's not. This is actually an M&S brooch. I think it says M&S on the back, if I can read it right. But that's actually really pretty. Then we've got a nice little elegant brooch there. That's nice. Then we've got a damasil brooch. That's pretty. I've got like did I sell it? I think I sold it. I had a bracelet with these flowers on it, all going all the way around. I sold it. Someone wanted it for their wedding. But that was pretty. I think I've got some similar. I've got some other damasil brooch, not brooches, jewellery in my shop if you're into all that. A marquise brooch. Has it got all of its stones? Looks like it. Should double check that. This needs a little bit of a clean up, but little brooch. That looks like a glass. I don't know if that's an actual stone or not. I'd have to check that. And then this is a nice little spray of flowers. This is nice as well. And then we have this one, which is wrapped up in, I'm not going to undo it because you can actually see it there. Right, so that concludes my haul. I hope you enjoyed everything, and I'll be back again because I've got a whole load of really cute brooches. I think they're more modern, I'm not sure, but I've got loads of them and I'm saving them to show you. They're worth seeing. So I'm going to do another video soon. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Please like and subscribe so you can keep a track on when I next post. Bye for now. Bye bye bye.